Alright guys, hey, this is Tank again. It's time for me to show you how I do my lightweight for distance. I have coined this technique the WOB for distance technique, as it's very similar to how I throw weight over bar. Actually, is kind of how I figured this out, was looking at the distance I was getting on my weight over bar because of the angle. I figured, you know, if I change this technique up a little bit, I could really push some good lightweight for distances. So how this one works is, first of all, you get your lightweight for distance, okay? Notice there's no chain. You take the chain out so that you don't drag the ground with it. And with this technique, you more than make up for the lack of centrifugal force by having that extra chain. So the steps are this: you're gonna back into the trig. You're gonna put your back tires right against the trig, lock your brakes. You're gonna put your counterweight on the front, generally a 56-pound counterweight if you can do it, if they have it available, or you can, as long as the front of the chair is secured to keep you from tipping, you're good to go. It could be rebar, it could be a clamp, it could be a cinder block, whatever works to keep your chair from tipping. Then what you're going to do is you're going to wind up like you're throwing WOB, and then on that last pull, so you're winding up, and then on that last pull, rather than going straight up like you would for WOB, you're going to come on that last pull and you're going to come across your body so that you're releasing about a 45-degree angle over your shoulder. I've had some great success with this weekend. I think I threw 54 and some change with it, so that is definitely a good technique to use once you're comfortable with it. You've got to be careful depending on what damage you have in the shoulder. It's an interesting movement with a lot of force behind it, so it's one that you probably want to train up to slowly. But with no further ado, let's show you how we do WOB for distance technique for lightweight for distance. So we're into the trig, wheels right against it, locking our brakes. Putting our counterweight on. Once again, we'll take our left hand down on the hand rim for stability, and then we're going to take our lightweight. So the movement, you're going to wind up like you're going for WOB. Then on that last one, you go back. Just like that. Cross body gives you great momentum. As I said, that is the WOB for distance technique for lightweight for distance. I hope you found it helpful. Definitely something that you can feel free to train for, but it's going to take you a while to get that movement comfortable. And also remember, I'm doing these very slow, very light paced, but you want to make sure you get as much explosive force in that as possible. And if you want more, a more intense look at it, more detailed look at it, stay tuned. We'll be putting out some full-length training videos soon. But hope that helps.